Alrighty guys, how's she going today? So, another cold, windy day. So I'm not going to stay out too long, but... Ah, shut up, you stupid cat. So, yeah, it's actually been pretty nice here the past day and a half or so, or something like that, past couple days or whatever. It actually got up to I don't know, about 30 something, I think yesterday or the day before or some shit like that. So pretty nice out, but unfortunately it didn't melt very much of the damn snow, of course. So figured I'd give you guys another update. What's been going on and stuff. First thing first is made a new Facebook page. That one's going to be linked up to the YouTubes there. I did actually make another one made one before, but I was going to link that one up to YouTube, but I couldn't get it to go for some reason. So, but now I guess there's a different way of doing it now. So, but the other account that I had running, I don't know, I wasn't crazy for the name and stuff, you know, and somehow that one turned out to be kind of more public than anything else. Well, like, you know, for like family members and stuff like that, right? So, but I just wanted one for the YouTubes, and so I made me a new one. I started, you know, kind of like late last night and stuff and crap. So, but she's up and running right now. It's just, there's not much going on, but you know, I'm gonna put the link on the home page there on the YouTubes, and then I'm gonna probably put the link in the description too, so you guys can check it out. And I guess add me on as a friend, I guess, if you want to, and stuff. But so yeah, that's what I've been up to and stuff. And we got more snow again a couple days ago or whenever or something. I don't remember, but my uncle stopped by again with the blower and he blew the driveway out and stuff for me, and I kind of wish it would start getting nice out and just stay nice, you know, and melt this fucking snow. Because now when I do get back up and running again, I gotta somehow try to move all this again. Just never freaking quits, you know. It's always something. So, but yeah, I was telling Savage Lamar there that Big Red there was kind of peeing some oil that one day, and I don't know what was wrong. My uncle looked at it, and he thinks maybe the seal on it had gone bad or something, you know. But then, you know, like I told him, and I turned it off and waited about 5-10 minutes, and I fired it back up, and then it wasn't leaking. So I don't know if it's possible or not, but maybe from the cold, maybe the seal maybe shrunk or something. I don't know. And then when I fired it up, you know, the oil started getting hot and just started peeing through the seal. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck was up with that, but I haven't started it yet, and I'm probably not going to now for a little while. I probably should. If it keeps peeing, I'm just gonna have to let it pee then. That's all I can do, because I don't need another fucking repair bill again. I kind of think Big Red's getting to be a lot more damn trouble than he's worth. So, but you know, I mean, everything does have its problems, but you know, this is bullshit. The four-wheeler's not even that old, you know. I shouldn't be having these kind of problems for many years. Now, Big Red does have, I think, close to 3,000 miles. Probably not quite, but, you know, it's getting there. You know, close to 600 hours or whatever, however you want to look at it. And, you know, he's getting up there in age, you know, and I've been using him quite a bit. You know, he does everything for me, so I don't know, maybe he's getting played out now. Maybe it's time for a new four-wheeler. I don't know. I could trade it in for like a 2013 Players 850, you know, but I don't know. So I don't know, if it gets to be too much damn trouble, I'm just gonna have to trade him in for something else, at least something newer, so I don't have to deal with with all the bullshit that I've been dealing with. So yeah, there's another thing going on too. Well, I'm still kind of thinking, I guess, what to do with the tractor deal. I don't know if I could even get the 3320 up in the cities, because it's such a long haul, and plus, that tractor's like 20 grand, and that's a lot of money. So I think what maybe I'm going to do is I'm going to probably get a John Deere X749. I could go with a 48, but I might go with a 49. They're slightly bigger, but not by much. The horsepower-wise is still the same, but I think with the X749s, they're four-wheel drive and four-wheel steer. Even I don't need the four-wheel steer. I just need the four-wheel drive more than anything else. But I've been looking on Tractor Hails, and I did find, I think it was a 2010 John Deere X749. I'll put the link in the description. You guys can check her out. And this one does have a 62-inch mower deck on it. I really don't need the deck because, I got the little tractor, so I don't know. But what I was thinking of doing with that, because see, my mom is worried that the X724, the little guy, is not going to handle snow blowing, because it's two-wheel drive. So I don't know. So maybe I might just get me one of those. Now the X749s, they are diesel, which is fine. I do want a diesel tractor. They have more torque, and stuff. So even more than what the X724 has. Way more. And the road grader's out grinding on the roads. He grinded past here already and piled in my driveway again. Ain't that bad. I ain't gonna worry about it. So I don't know. I really have a tough time trying to figure out what the fuck to do. I would like a 3320. Well, I would even like maybe like a 2520 or a 2720, but all those tractors are far away. The closest one around here is the 3320 and then the X749. They're the closest around. Well, actually, no, I take that back. There's a couple bigger tractors, I think a couple 2520s and a couple 3320s, actually up in Canada, which is probably a little closer than the other ones are, but, I don't really want to deal with going across the border shit. That's just going to be a nightmare. So I got to stick within the U.S. stuff, so I'm not going to really bother too much with, the Canadian bullshit. So the Canadians can keep their junk. I'm going to get my own. So, but the closest tractors around here in Minnesota, the X749 is the closest for here in Minnesota, and then on the North Dakota side, the 3320 is the closest. If you know what I mean, if I'm not confusing you. But the bottom line is, the 3320 and the X749 are the closest tractors around here. And the X749, now that's got I think about 450 hours on it, so it's not bad, for a 2010 model. And yeah, it's got 450 hours. It's got a 62-inch mower deck and crap. It does need some work. It needs a couple of new stickers, but nothing that John Deere can handle for me. And what I was thinking of doing is, since the X749, they only want $9,900 for it. So I'm thinking, well, why don't I just get that? See, I'm going to probably have to spend probably another $4 or $5 grand on the front end snowblower for it. Well, it depends on the John Deere dealers, but that's from what the books have been telling me. But the books are out of date, so. But it gives me an idea what I'm dealing with. But it's still the point that it could be more, it could be less. So he just totally whacked into something. He's trying to clean up the ends here now. So. But yeah, and then the 3320, that's got a front end loader on it. So that would be kind of nice to have. But I'm thinking of what maybe I'll do, maybe later on after I get the tractor stuff and the other bills paid off and shit, is I'll get that front end loader from CTC, that loader company. I know their loaders would fit on, but I know that if I actually wanted to go with the John Deere loader, they won't fit to that model. I don't know why, but they don't. So, but I know too that the stupid X749 there, it's got front fenders, for the front wheels. Well, I'm just gonna rip those fuckers off because they're annoying. I mean, yeah, it keeps the tractor a little neater, cleaner, and makes it look a little nicer. But they're gonna get ripped off from the tree branches and and other shit like that. So I'm just gonna rip those fuckers off. And I was thinking too that I'll probably keep the mower deck for it because I could use the mower deck. It's gonna clean up this end here, I think. Yeah. He's just gonna clean up the ends on the corner. He's grinding. Well, he ought to clean it up. He made the mess. So, but yeah, so let's see what I was thinking of doing. Now I've been kind of looking for a heavy duty mower. Now the X724 can mow heavy grass, but it's hard on those damn gas engines. I'm surprised this one hasn't blown up yet, but it probably will soon. But I've been needing like a heavier mower, like a brush hog type deal for, down at the river bush there. I'm thinking, well, instead of busting up the fucking X724, I'll just bust that bitch up. If I break something, then I have another mower. I got two mowers. So, I don't really need two mowers, but. So. Well. Don't forget that end. I'm probably just going to go around the circle and do everything at once. Yeah, clean my driveway while you're at it. And I don't know what the hell he's doing, but I believe he's cleaning my driveway, boys. Or probably not. Oh yeah, maybe he did. Ah, did they finally get the message that they're actually cleaning out my driveway? You guys can see this, I hope. Cleaning out my driveway. Good, you should. You made the fucking mess. I shouldn't have to clean up your mess. Good, now he can just shove all that shit right across the street. I don't know what he's gonna do now. Yeah, he's just gonna take it across the street. Good. That's the way it fucking should be. Well, maybe they finally got the damn hint, I mean, especially when somebody already cleaned out their driveway, they should not have to go back and clean it again. You know, I mean, it wasn't really that bad. I don't think you really had to plow it, but whatever. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. So, but yeah, what I was thinking about the X749 there is just keep that for the heavy stuff, and of course, you know, for like a backup too. But because you know, when I mow at the farm and stuff there, you don't know what's in those tall grass. You know, I mean, I mow some roadside there, and I know what that's like. But you know, if you were to mow down at the river bush, you know, where I'm cutting those trees down, because I got to try to get back up and do that again too this spring. You don't know what's in there, you know. I mean, there's some stumps, you know, and then you got the junk pile, but you know, as it floods, it's going to probably move some of that crap around and move it somewhere else, but you know, most of the time you can catch it before the grass even starts growing in, but it could be something tiny. It could even be a fucking nail, you know. You ain't going to know about it until you're stabbed your fucking tire. So, but yeah, I was just thinking maybe just keeping the X749 there if I do decide to get it. I'll just keep it for the brush hog in the summertime and then keep it for the snowblower in the winter. I mean, it probably seems kind of stupid because I got, you know, I got two tractors that are damn near the same size, everything. But the thing is I don't want to use my tractor for the farm anymore. I want to have another machine, you know. I want to have one machine for my yard and one machine for their yard, and for other shit, you know. It's just a lot of mowing for one tractor to deal with, you know. I mean, the X724 that's been doing it for 4 seasons, but you know, it's getting kind of wore out. It's just going to be getting wore out, I'm sure, pretty fucking soon. If I keep doing shit like that to it, you know. But yeah, I do need a 4-wheel drive tractor for snow blowing. That's the main thing I was just going to use it for. Just to put a snowblower on the front and be done with it, right? Excuse me. So, I don't know. In the long run, it would be cheaper to get the little guy. You know, the X749. You know. In the long run, it would be cheaper to get that. And then if I want something bigger later on, I could always just trade that guy in for the bigger guy. So, yep, tons of freaking bullshit I got to deal with. I do need to get a bigger tractor here. I told my uncle that I was thinking about maybe putting the snowblower on the little guy. And he's like, well, geez, is that damn thing even going to start in the winter? You know, because it's never ran in the wintertime, so I don't know. I don't know what to do. It would be such a fucking damn... What I see is that it's a nightmare to even get equipment around, you know. I mean, that tractor's all the way down south, you know, but still here in Minnesota. You know, then it's got to be hauled all the way up to the John Deere dealer if they don't ship it home or to a home, you know. Then from there, John Deere's got to turn around and go order the snowblower. I'll probably just tell them to order the stuff as it's being hauled there. Then you know, it can all kind of be there on the same day. Because it's got to be up to them to get that snowblower and that front lifter dewey for it. That's up to them. That shouldn't be up to me, you know. They'll say, hey, I called you, so you're the one that has to deal with the problem. You know, all I want is a fucking 54-inch snowblower and, you know, the front lifter dewey for it, and that's it for now. I might even buy that soft weather cab dewey for it later on. It's the opposite of what Double O Strike has. He's got the hard cab, which is permanent, kind of. Well, I don't think it's permanent, but it's just a pain in the ass to remove if you really wanted to remove it. But I think with the soft weather cab, that one's more kind of like quick attachy, kind of like. Well, it's easier to lift because it weighs less too. It's not exactly quick attach unless you wanted. You probably could make it quick attach. You know, just use pins, but there's nothing wrong with using bolts, you know. So But yeah, so I don't know what to do, boys. I'm still trying to figure it out, you know. I mean, another thing I kind of worry about too is that, what if I do get the bank loan for the little guy, and then I go there to email them, and then you know, and the damn thing's gone, you know. I mean, yeah, there's other ones out there, but they're you know, they're so much fucking further away. I'm not willing to spend that kind of money on it, you know. I want something that's close by and stuff. Now, there's one guy that suggested to go to the local sales around here, you know, if we have any. I don't really think we do. I don't think we do at all. I don't know, maybe we do. I don't know. See, I don't go to anything, so, you know. So, I don't know. I kind of just like looking around a tractor house. I mean, I could go. I mean, I don't want to be driving all over the place looking for, you know, driving around the dealers and trying to find stuff. You know, it's too much driving. It's hectic on everyone, and you know, it's just too much bullshit. I guess that way. I guess, even though I don't really mind it, but you know, when you got other family members riding with too, you know, they're like, oh God, when am I gonna go home? I'm hungry. I'm cold. I'm tired. You know, you can't get anything done that way. So the internet's really the only way I can go. So, but then that makes it hectic for everyone else too. So, so I don't know. Well, we'll figure something out, boys. We'll get a tractor down here some way. So, yeah, another thing I was gonna say too. I don't know if I told you guys this or not, but that brand new light that I bought for the shop here, that big one, that other 48-inch that's going to be going up there, somewhere up there, right here actually, under this chain here. I managed to kind of fix it a little bit, but the way I fixed it, I don't know if it'll work, but, well, it was the dewies that were loose, where you put the bulbs in, and I just took some damn Gorilla Glue to them, and I just glued the living fucking crap out of them. So I don't know if that's going to work or not, but it seems to be pretty stable now. I got to try to see if I can hang that damn light up here come spring. And then I managed to find another light. I don't know where the hell it was, but I know my sister's ex-boyfriend gave it to me. I don't know if it's going to be bright enough. I'm not going to know anything until spring. I mean, yeah, I could plug it in the house when it's dark out and try to test it that way, but I got to be able to see what it's actually like out here. It's not really like that. I think it's got those kind of bulbs. It's only got one in it, but I don't know exactly. I think it's kind of, maybe it might be too long actually. I don't know. I think I might just actually, if it's short enough, I might. I probably would hold it. Maybe I'll mount it to this dewey here, with, you know, some screws. And then just, see, that's actually got its own on-off switch on it too. And then maybe we could just eliminate this light altogether. That's if that white one here would be, you know, bright enough. If it's not, well then I'm stuck with this guy. But, you know, Savage and Moore said we could modify the wiring a little bit and make it stay on permanently. So, I might have to do that if I can't get that other light to work. But, well, that's if it's not bright enough, you know. But I'm sure it would be. So, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so I figured I would give you guys another update again. You know, about the tractor deal and the Facebook and the lights and stuff. I think I'm probably just going to head in now, and I'm getting kind of cooled. So, yeah, but anyway, guys, I'm going to take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, Dave. See you guys later.